Ended up doing in our advanced basics class. I think you did a great job. Thank y'all so much for being here. So the sequence that we ended up doing, we started with a sugar push just to warm up, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. We reiterated that you guys are doing a drop triple on the 3 and 4 of every single pattern that you do. The next pattern that we did was a fold, which can be a little bit hard at times. So we give the lady a 1 prep 2. It's a very small prep. So I go diagonal, diagonal, instead of turning sharply to my left like I do for a lot of normal left side passes. I want to be a little bit more inviting. So what I end up doing is I back out of the driveway on the 1 instead of turning sideways completely, and then I continue on the 2. I talked about the important part of a prep being the stop of the rotation. So when she landed on the foot, I got Liz to start turning to her right, and as soon as my hand went over, my hand became stationary, so she winds up into the hand. So I'm giving her this 1, 2, and then I lower it, let gravity take it down. I do a drop triple as usual, and then I'm doing my own variation of a workaround anchor there. So I'm doing a 1 prep, 2 drop back, 3 and 4, and working that around 5 and 6, and she's got a workaround as well. I told you ladies that when you're spinning, that your spins need to land at a quarter and finish at the half, because most ladies are really thinking when they go to spin that they need to land it backwards, land it forward, land it backwards. When in actuality, you're in a constant state of rotation, but in order to spin in a straight line, your feet have to land on that line. And if that's the case, then as your feet stay in the same position and compass around, you'd really be landing more sideways than forward and backward. So you go 1 prep 2. We talked about that prep as you guys got her on the foot and rotate. You're making her right foot rotate when she lands on it. You ladies, it draws your foot to the grout line between your feet. And I said, hey, slide your foot forward, slide your foot forward. Now don't let it slide. Oh, now the weight of your person's being collected on that front foot. You feel that in your rib. It's not circular, it's linear. When you go to land this, leaving your feet in fourth, this is third, a part is fourth, leaving them in fourth, when you go to rotate, the ball of your foot, if you're gonna land with your feet in fourth on this balance beam, we're more sideways than we are backwards. Not that we're not gonna make it here, but this is where it struck the ground. And then as I make that, and the heel of my foot, this is a challenge. The heel of that foot, and I'm proving it right now. When you spin, your feet should be pretty much flat, and we would go from a ball flat to a heel flat, ball flat to a heel flat, as compared to going heel flat and ball flat. I'm just doing that over exaggerating to show you. But the heel would hit the ground first, and that left foot would compass around and now land on that balance beam. And then from here, you'll brush your ankles, which is very much what happened between your 1 and your 2. And then from here, going into your workaround anchor, you'd brush your ankles again, land sideways on the whole foot. You ladies are wanting to land on just the ball and peel out right there. Land on the whole foot, 5. Rotate only your left foot. Don't twist them both. Rotate only your right foot. Your thighs come together at the top. Step over on your 6 and leave your legs apart until you're walking out on the 1. So you would actually go 1 to the tightrope, 2, side 3, side, and brush your ankles. 4, sideways, 5, and step over on your 6, leave your belly button that way, close your thigh and walk out on your 1. So that's what happened on the fold. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Excellent right there, Liz. That's a great job. Then moving into that, we did our sugar tuck, and we talked about how it's an overled pattern, so we might as well make it easier for the ladies. So you guys just doing your footwork, drop triple, 1, 2, show it to her kind of low like dance frame height. And so there's a little bit of connection there that tells her, hey, you're stopping here, but we're just faking this. This is not actually heavy. So this is 3, that's my drop triple, 3. I give her enough room, she brings her feet together for and. I don't give her enough room, she leaves her foot back. That's the 2 first variations I'll talk about in a second. And then I lift my hand for her to go away on 4. I'm not pushing, I'm just lifting. My body's moving forward. Then we connect and she does another workaround to anchor on the 5 and 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, and lift 4, 5, and 6 on that. Ladies, for you, I talked about the basic variations that you get, and they really should be determined by how much slot the guy gives or does not give you. So when you ladies are doing your sugar tuck, if he gives you a normal amount of slot, just like a sugar push, 1, 2, that's a forward coaster, 3 and 4, and you do your anchor step on your 5 and 6. If the guy gives you a sugar tuck and gives you the normal amount of slot, 1, 2, then 3 and step away, 4, sideways workaround anchor, 5 and 6. If the guy gives you a shorter slot on a sugar push, 1, 2, you don't feel like you have the chance to swing your foot forward to close your feet because he stops you there, then you do a 3 replace, which I call a check. 1, 2, check, 3 replace, and 4, 5, and 6. Same thing happens when the guy gives you a sugar tuck without enough room. 1, 2, 3, and step away. 4, work around to anchor. 5 and 6. If the guy really shortens the slot, which happens a whole lot, which is the most common variation that ladies like to do for a sugar tuck, then he doesn't really back up really at all. He backs up and he's already showing you this sugar tuck, and you ladies basically have no slot. Then you go 1, 2, and you don't even have the room to start the leg swing of your 3 because he's already got the tuck in your face. So you ladies go 1, 2, leave it behind you, 3, and when you do that, you should be twisting to the left. 1, 2, 3, and untwist. 4, work around to anchor. 5 and 6. And the last variation that I showed you ladies, when it's super duper short, you might feel like you need to rush it because of the way that it feels, and the guy's kind of jamming it into you a little bit. And instead of doing a 3 and 4, you do an and 3, 4, which is actually the most common variation ladies use today, which is 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and step over on your 6. Also told you ladies that when you're turning around, not to leave your hand on the pat cake if the guy doesn't give you enough rope. You should just go ahead and take it because he'll go, oh crap, and he'll take his hand around to reconnect with you. But that should be going with the rest of your person, not staying across your face. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It gets to about above your head, and then it doesn't need to get all the way over here because this is where I'm facing. And this is where you ladies are dancing outside of your frame and allowing your antenna to bend over backwards, and you stay connected to that. Let your elbow drop down in its holster and step away from that hand is what's happening. So you ladies go 1, 2, and 3, 4, let that drop down, move away from it while still trying to keep that level 3 connection once you get to the 4 over there, right? So if she goes 1, 2, we'll bring them together, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, or she can do a cha-cha check, 1, 2, forward, not a back check, forward check, sorry. 1, 2, forward check, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and then a back check, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and then a syncopated back check, 1, 2, and 3, 4, very nice, Liz. 5 and 6. Are you with me? Very nice. Thank you so much. And then we did a spinning right side pass that we did at the very end. We just talked about how the J-hook lead starts around the waist and goes up, using my leg to get her started, and how J-hook leads are still the superior way to get the lady to flip to backwards out there in YouTube land. I don't care what anybody tells you. So you back out of there and go 1, and then that's a rounder and up, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. We did a hand change on that, and I still did my drop triple. 1, 2, drop, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and that's how we finished up. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, and work around for both of us. 1, 2, whichever variation you want. 5 and 6, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and that's what we did. Thank you, Liz. Thanks for watching out there. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share all our stuff. Come see us in Houston. Love y'all. Bye.